Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How are you? Let me give you a moment to grab your coffee, your tea, your OJ, depending on where you're watching in the world. Maybe you're having your afternoon latte. I don't know. But I'm going to give you a moment to connect. As you join the coffee, even if you're catching this in the replay, please pop into the comments right now. Say good morning. Say hi. Say hashtag replay, whatever you would like. But just looking forward to connecting on this Wednesday morning. We missed Monday. There was a time change, which had absolutely nothing to do with us missing Monday's show, but we could blame it on that, correct? We could blame it on that. I mean, it does really suck. It was funny because somebody commented, and I took it as somebody commented on a meme that I'd posted about daylight saving time, about like, get over yourself, it's only a fucking hour or something like that. They got really upset. And I was like, well, it's true. But honestly, losing that hour sucks. Is anybody else? Let me know in the comments. Sort of dragging your butt this week because of that time change. Good morning, Cheryl Ann. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Helen. So I don't know. I think there's something to losing that hour. It throws us for a loop. There's probably science behind it. I should have Googled that actually in advance of today. But there's probably science behind losing that hour, or it's all in our heads. But either way, we're affected by it. Our kids are affected by it. And it's been one of those weeks. The flu. Do you remember the flu? It's from the olden times. It's resurged. So my son had the flu Sunday, Monday, and kind of a little bit into yesterday. He's feeling a little bit better today. We took the test. It was not COVID. So I guess the flu is back with an actual cold. Colds are back. Cheryl Ann says the change is killing me. So that's where we missed Monday from, is because I don't think we slept Sunday night at all. Helen, yeah, nothing we can do about it. Well, good morning. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. For those who are brand new, thank you for coming to check this out. This is our place of community, a place to come in and connect. My opportunity to channel that I would have loved to have been the host of the television show from our childhood called Romper Room. Do you remember that? And we would all sit and watch that show at the end and just be dying for the host to say our names into the mirror to say hello to us. I don't recall her ever saying hi to Jody. Good morning, Corey. So because I can't actually see you in our connection moment, I like to give you a good morning. And therefore, you get to have your romper room moment too. It's kind of a win-win, right? Yeah, because I helped my kid through the good old-fashioned flu. Drinking out of this cup today. Sure am. Good morning, Kelly. Well, happy Wednesday to you. Happy midweek. Happy Wellness Wednesday. If you follow along some of my social posts, yesterday was day 20. So 20 would have been what? 22 days ago, probably. We had a guest on a Wednesday morning by the name of Chelsea, and she owns a company called Lava Lily Lifestyle. And she talked to us about meditation and the benefits of meditation in your life, and was starting a 20-day, 20-minute meditation challenge back then. Yesterday was day 20, and we made it. I made it through all 20 days. I never missed a day. I got up at 6:30 in the morning every day for 20 days to do that meditation. And I'm freaking proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. There was a lot of pieces about it that were a little bit scary for me. And if you're wondering where I pour my heart out outside of Coffee Club, is on Instagram. So you can go read my post there if you like. But it was an epic challenge for me, and it was pretty changing. And so now I've developed this habit. Today was the first day of getting up to do it without the accountability group, and I did it. So I'm pretty proud of that. And it's amazing. So if you've never tried meditation before because you think that you can't calm your brain long enough, there's some pretty cool apps I've noticed too. Let me know in the comments if you would like to know what some of those are. It was amazing for my personal growth journey. So that's been pretty cool. So that was excited. I wanted to connect with you today also, speaking of being on a wellness journey with you. We are all on this wellness journey together. But what I would love to talk about today as well is that Team Vajay-Yay is back for 2022. Kelly, I finally got it situated. So if you would like to join Team Vajay-Yay, we would love that. And basically what it is we created this group last year, and we've got a private Facebook group where we connect in with each other also to help us along an extra journey of wellness. So in there, we will be helping each other out, getting ready for this June 12th Run for Women. And the Run for Women is put on by Shoppers Drug Mart, and it helps to raise mental health funding dollars for programs for women in particular. But I think when we focus mental health on the women in the world, we are then ripple affecting mental health into the rest of the world. Because let's be honest, we kind of rule the world, right? Yeah. Anyway, it goes to different mental health programs geared to women in different cities across the country of Canada. And this run, you have the option of doing 5K or 10K. I just stuck my finger in my coffee. 5K or 10K, you can run it, you can walk it, you can go in person to the city that is closest to you and do it in that big group, or you can choose the virtual option and do it wherever it works for you. Now, my goal this year is that I would love to have a cluster or at least a person from every single province in Canada joining Team Vajay-Yay. So last year we did pretty good. We had BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and I think we had a couple in Manitoba, and we maybe hit the East Coast. Not totally sure, but I want to hit every single province. We of course had Alberta too. I don't know if I said that. Anyway. My goal is that we have team members from every single province as a part of Team Vajay-Yay this year. And again, super easy. If you're not the athletic type, you can walk 5K. I know you can. Bike it if you want to, rollerblade it, walk the dog. You can do it. So the link is now up. I have shared it on the Facebook page if you're watching on Facebook. If you're catching us on Twitter, I'm going to post it later today. And if you're catching us on YouTube, I'll try to remember to go back in and put that linked underneath the video that you can link to joining our team. You can also go to runforwomen.ca, and when you go hit join a team and type in Team Vajay-Yay, and you will find us and can join the team there. If you're not able to join the team, or you're like, that's the last thing in the world I want to do, Jody Seeley. No, just kidding. Don't finger me. We would love you to donate to our team to help us raise the funds for mental health programs for women. So there you go. What do you think about that? Are you in? This should get me off my butt and running. Yeah. So this year it's moved up a bit. So last year they held it virtually only the first week of July. This year it is June 12th in the Calgary vicinity. So I'm assuming the virtual will also be around that week if that is what you choose. Good morning, Cheryl. So join the team and let me know if you're not already in our private Team Vajay-Yay group. Please let me know and I will add you into that group so that you can connect with us in there. And basically what we do is when you go out to do some activity, you're sharing and posting about doing your activity to help inspire the rest in the group, and that we start to train for this event coming up in June. And I think trains for the running people, but we can train for the walking people. And yeah. Come to think of it, I wonder if we should up it to 10K this year. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking with that now. Because I'm old, I'm just going to write down that I said I was going to post that link because after the coffee club, I will forget. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that that's the way our brain works now? Is anybody else with me on this, or am I the only one who's aging not so gracefully? Tim Tamaro, or maybe I call you Tim Jamaro. Jim, the words today. Good morning. How are you? So that's that. Team Vajay-Yay back for another year. Really excited about it. So I think it's going to be fun. What else is on your mind on this Wednesday morning? How you feeling? What are you up to? Where's your brains? Where's your hearts? Are you feeling good? I know, right? It came out. Don't fault me. What else is new? What else could I tell you? That was the biggest thing that was on my heart today, that I was like, Team Vajay-Yay, we're back. We got this. What else do you know? I'm starting another challenge next week that I'll tell you about another day when I get more. Jim's back at the gym. That worked out. I'm glad you're feeling good. Good. Everybody else, what are you thinking? How you feeling? If you're catching this not live, feel free to still join the conversation. Let me go. Ladies' night out. Get your dancing shoes on. I know. How many sleeps are we? Tonight, tomorrow, Friday. So we're 3 sleeps away from Ladies' Night Out. This is an event put on by the Foothills Canettes in Southern Alberta, and it is a crazy, crazy night. But Mike and I are ready for you, and we are going to have some fun. It is Diamonds in the Rough theme. So I'm looking forward to wearing some sparkly shit. That is always my jam. I think that's going to be really great. What else is coming up? Okay, full moon on Friday, spring equinox on Sunday. It's going to be a good weekend if you're into goal setting. And for me, this is like, I find the spring equinox is like my true New Year's. I never feel ready to start the year in January. I don't know if it's because it's still in the dead middle of winter or what. Obviously, calendar-wise, I do. But in my being, this feels like it's the start of a new year this weekend. So I'm excited about that. I'm really looking forward to it. Mike, I'm scared for this year's, I think you meant to say ladies' night out, unless there's a Katie coming who is going to, I don't think you should be scared, Mike, but it's definitely like it's ladies' night out after the ladies have been stuck at home for 2 years. So I have a feeling they're going to get wild. Jenny Jones, good morning, beautiful to you. Do you think ladies' night out is going to be insane on Saturday nights? Mike does. Mike with his dancing shoes. You have no idea. You get a pair of cowboy boots on that guy, and he wants to 2-step all night long. So ladies who are coming, Kelly, I'm thinking it's going to be crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's like pent up energy for 2 years. Women gone wild. And you can dance with Mike LaBelle all night. We will maybe get a special dance card going. I don't know. I think it'll be good. They've been cooped up too long. Yeah. And like homeschooling their kids and having to work in the home when everybody, remember when we all had to work from home and they were stuck with their kids and their husbands for 2 years? Like, I don't know. I might have to make sure we wear like comfortable shoes because I think we're going to be running around. I think it's going to be good. Get ready. Get ready, Foothills. It's gonna get crazy, but it's gonna be a fun night. Really looking forward to it. Thank you to the Foothills Canettes for bringing Mike and I back to MC this year. It is one of our favorite events to do, And we are just really excited to be back and a part of the team again this year. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Case, good morning. How are you? Good day to you. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. What else is happening in your world? I know that we got some people tuning in from different places. What's happening in anything going on in your community this week, this weekend? Cheryl, I don't know if you're still with us. You were back at the beginning, but I've noticed that there's so many concert announcements coming out. Have you seen this? People are just like, okay, we got some freedom. We are just giving her. And there's just like show after show after show popping up. And for my friends in the music industry, I am really excited for you for that, so that you can have some fun with us and get back out doing what you do best. So Jim says, did you see the US is thinking of making daylight just so you know, Jim, I'm going to correct your grammar. It's saving. It's not plural. It's a pet peeve of mine. Daylight saving time permanent. I didn't know the US took part in daylight saving time, because I don't know what a time it is anywhere with the time zones throughout the US as it is. I think it's that's okay. It's one of the things I'm always going to correct. I don't really get it. I realize the reason why we created this flip, to have that extra hour of daylight in the evenings for farmers, or whatever the reasoning was back in the day. I'm not sure it's really necessary now, to be honest. And I personally would rather have the extra hour of sunlight in the morning, I think, than the evening. I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you prefer, or do you? But I just feel like it would be easier to wake up early in the morning if it was sunnier sooner. I wonder what Canada will do. Well, we've done daylight saving time for years. I don't know if it's permanent as it goes thus far. Guys, I made a fancy coffee today. I made an espresso. I haven't had one in a really long time because I've been drinking tea. And I've been drinking this like vitamin-based tea that I'm kind of addicted to. But today felt like fancy coffee day. So yeah, it feels good. It's so delicious. Permanently? Well, it has been since I can remember. So I feel like they talk about getting rid of it every single year, but nothing ever happens. We did some sort of vote in Alberta, I feel like, in our last election, but I feel like they chose the wrong times, and so it got voted down. I don't know. Does it even really matter? Don't they say time is irrelevant anyway? Really? Good morning, Lance. How are you? I haven't heard from you in a long time. I hope you are well. Thank you for having a quick boo and a coffee with us today. It's good to see you. What else do you know? What else do you know? I'm trying to think. What else is going on? It's like, I feel like I can only take it 1 week at a time half the time. There's so many things. I am surprised, though, as always, that it is the 16th of March today. So we are flying through 2022. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. What is it? Aaron Pritchett, Emerson Drive, Drew Gregory at the after party in June. I know. Won't that be so amazing? You should probably get tickets, Cheryl. Lance, you're doing well, ready for work. Have a great day at work, Lance. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. This is the first time we'll have had I don't know if we call it free. I like that word. The word's become controversial now, but this is a first restrictions lifted St. Patrick's Day in a couple of years. Do you feel like tomorrow is going to be crazy for people? Are you the person that drinks the green beer? Do you dress in green? Do you partake in St. Patrick's Day? Now, my grandmother was Irish and she loved St. Patrick's Day. So to me, St. Patrick's Day is a day that I like to pay homage to my granny. And she loved the color green, lime green, but most greens are also my favorite. I've really followed in her footsteps in that. And if you didn't wear green, she would pinch you. Like, and I don't mean like a friendly, haha, you're getting a pinch from your granny. It was like, you didn't wear green, you were in trouble, little girl, pinch. Now, she wasn't mean by any means, but that pinch, it could be pinchy. So you always wore green. And she would wear, I don't know, Mom, are you still on here? My mom had checked in earlier. She would wear like head to toe green. And a lot of times she would wear her, always remember her wearing her tartan outfit. So she had a skirt and a vest that she would wear. Yeah, there's my mom. Hi, mommy. Do you remember that she would wear her tartan skirt and her tartan vest? And her tartan was in greens also. And yeah, she would be dressed to the nines and she loved St. Patrick's Day and she would always read an Irish blessing. And I don't know, it was kind of an important day. We never really did anything specific that I remember, but you can refresh my memory, Mom, because I seem to forget most of my childhood. It's like there's not enough room in the filing cabinet anymore. But it was just a day that was really special to her and it became really special to us. And so now in her memory, I always make sure I am wearing something green or I have shamrock earrings on or something. So tomorrow will be important, as it always was. I don't necessarily drink green beer because I think that's weird, but I don't want to ruin good beer with dye, but it's all good. But yeah, it's just, oh yeah, she'd always drink. It was her family tartan. Drink Baileys and green beer. She'd always want my mom to take her to the pub and have a green beer, but we'd always have Baileys, 100% Baileys. Helen's sharing. Okay, I'm still working from home and I love it. My own hours, freedom. Not being Irish, I still wear green, but we don't drink, never liked beer. And green beer is just a turn off. I feel you on that, Helen. It's sort of strange. But I think just wearing some green and partaking, whether you're Irish or not, it just becomes it becomes a thing. Becomes a thing. Burge, good morning. Thank you for sharing that positive message all the way from Norway today. We so appreciate you being with us. Thank you. Now, Bailey's on the Rocks does sound good. Thank you, Helen. It's also delicious in your coffee or tea. It doesn't have to be about drinking. St. Patrick's Day, I mean, I think that's traditionally what we do. Maybe it's what they do in Ireland. Didn't they used to wouldn't they dye a river green somewhere also? Maybe that was in the US. But anyway, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Don't forget. It's a day to wear green. It's a fabulous day because I love it when everybody wears green. Anyway, I am going to bid you adieu on this beautiful day. Yeah, tea is interesting. It is. Try it, Helen. I know you just said you don't drink, so maybe don't try it, but the Chicago River. Thank you, Jim. I don't know what they do in actual Ireland for it. I have a cousin living there. We'll maybe have to check in with her and see what happens. So be like, Tara, she sometimes is on the coffee, but she's not here today. We will have to ask her what they do in Ireland. We'll find out on Friday when we're back. But Friday morning for Coffee Club, I will get back to you. We might do one tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll do a St. Patrick's Day edition tomorrow. Maybe I can get my cousin to join. We'll see how that works. I'm just spitballing out loud now. Friday, we might do Coffee Club a little bit earlier in the morning because I've got an appointment around 9:30. Again, I'm just giving you like my schedule now. Might as well. If you could help me plan my life, friend, that would be amazing. So we might go a little bit earlier Friday, but I will post and let you know. It's just one of those weeks. It's just one of those weeks. So I want to give you blessings to today. Cheers to you. thank you for coming and hanging out on this beautiful Wellness Wednesday and having a chit chat and checking in. I hope you have the most spectacular day today. And thank you for showing up. And just a reminder, okay, just a reminder, you are an integral piece of the puzzle of this world. I know it seems crazy if you think of the whole world and how many pieces are in the puzzle. But if your piece wasn't here, it would be the missing piece of the puzzle. So thank you for being a light in this world. Really, really appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Take a moment and tell somebody in your life that you think they're amazing. Have a great day. Cheers to you. And we will maybe see you tomorrow morning. Okay. Go and join Team Vajay-Yay and help us raise some money for mental health. Bye, everybody.